Yo, what up to all my people out there? My name is Johnny Johnny, and this is Live with Johnny Johnny. Something we're gonna start doing is we're gonna play some local people music sometime. So you want to make sure you check out that. That's gonna be really dope. Got some dope things coming up. So make sure out. My name is Johnny Johnny, and this is Live with Johnny Johnny. We're on three different platforms, both of the pages. We got some viewers, y'all. We got some viewers for real. For real. We got some viewers. And we also on YouTube. So make sure you check us out on YouTube too. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Make sure y'all become advocates, subscribers, and followers, and share it and all of that. You know what I'm saying? He's looking at me crazy, like, oh, he's supposed to be here. I'm gonna pull up in any neighborhood and I'm gonna start podcasting because we got so much we got to get out there. You heard me? With my coffee early in the morning type shit. All right. So you can look crazy if you want to. I'm in the neighborhood. I'm in the hood. You heard me? All right. Yo. So the word is don't come to Chicago. The word has been put out there. Do not go to Chicago. Matter of fact, we're gonna cut this off. I don't need no music. Do not go to Chicago. They say if you're not from Chicago, and that's crazy because they saying if you're not from Chicago, don't come to Chicago. So imagine if you live in that bitch. You can't go nowhere. You stuck. Chicago has been the murder capital of the world. It overtook New Orleans years ago. It ain't never left. That's how bad it is. They was killing so bad in New Orleans, they was like, oh my God, it's like a war zone. Chicago has surpassed that year after year after year after year. And I blame it a lot on rap music because I mean it was a problem, but rap music glorified it. Trap music. Y'all don't understand. A lot of y'all don't understand what trap music is. Trap music is okay, so let me take it back a little bit so we can get an understanding for all of my old heads in the building, all right? Like you had like NWA, Ice Cube, and stuff like that. But think of Ice. None of these people were gangsters. Tupac. Tupac wasn't no gangster until he got into rap. That's been proven over and over and over again. Tupac was not no gangster. All right. So the way the industry did is it went and found like hardcore looking men and it turned them into what you see as gangsters. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, so like MWA, go back and watch their movie. Ice Cube was on the bus, smart as fuck, going to school. The only thing Ice Cube knew how to rap, and he was around things, so he seen things, and he was an angry kid. But Ice Cube was going to school. When them gangsters got on the bus, Ice Cube didn't say shit. He sat there. But so they were showing you that Ice Cube was around this shit. He was never that. They didn't show you Ice Cube selling drugs. None of that shit before that shit happened. The only one that was selling drugs was Easy E. That's it. And he was the cool type drug dealer. I remember them type drug dealers. The one that had the curl. Hey, what up, man? What's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? But would get grimy if he had to. But if you was cool with him, he was cool as fuck with you. That's what I see Easy E because he came around all them squares, Ren and all them squares, and was like, okay, I'm gonna drop a CD. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna drop the CD for him. And then he was like, y'all all get the fuck out. I don't even want y'all here. And he knew right then they was scared. MC Ren, everybody left out. Ice Cube, oh man, what? I wrote the rap. That's these guys wasn't no. And I'm taking you back to give you an understanding. Tupac went to school with Jada Pinkett. Jada Pinkett ain't never once say I was from the hood, people was killing, la 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 la. That was never her role. Her hardcore roles, she's acting. That's not Jada Pinkett in real life. She just comes off like that. You have to understand. Back in our days, they were actors turned to rap stars. Okay, That's what the industry was. But they say because the thirst people wanted the real shit, and I don't know if I believe this or if it's an industry. People wanted the real shit, and that's where the ushers in the trap music, because trap music was they was really doing this shit. You feel what I'm saying? They glorifying these dudes out there actually killing, and they rapping about them killing. These songs that we bobbing our head and yeah, and that's what they talking about. That's why who's that dude, Young Bond? Story, the one story thing. He was talking about a real life story. Because that's what they say the industry wanted is the realness. They didn't want no more Ice-T, and Ice-T man did a little bit. He might have served some, but Ice-T wasn't no killer. These wasn't no killers out here. Snoop Dogg shot somebody a drive-by before he got in the industry, and that's what he was on death row for. So Snoop Dogg did put in some work, but that's all you ever hear about Snoop Dogg ever with the work he ever put in. Either he hushed about it or whatever. These guys, they talk about it. I got bodies. They say King Von is just one that got famous. There are thousands of King Vons in Chicago. Like, these guys really have bodies. And we supported that shit. We enabled them, the young generation, to be the ones to type run this shit. I seen that shit in the pandemic. It's like we was all scared in that home. And if you go out to the store, these young niggas was out here running shit. They weren't finna go back in because we decided to come back, bring our scary ass back outside. We outside. Yeah, we was scared as fuck. We was in the house. These young people was outside, just running this shit. I seen them. There's like Mason gas. There was a couple shooters up there. They was out here kicking it like we was, because we wasn't there. Duh, we wasn't there. We used that time to shack up, chill. We wasn't outside. They was. So now they outside with us. They grown with us. They taking over shit. That's why you see a lot, and you see the movies. You know, like you have your old school gangsters. Your gangsters have been there for a while, and we all respect him because we know what he been through. We know the work they put in. But young niggas look for them type of niggas to pop off because it gives them street cred. You know, New Jack City, he had to pop the king, the old kingpin off to be the one. It's the same thing in these streets. You work your whole life to get a rep on this. Woo, I done all this, but then these young people, oh, that's the one. He the one. I'm finna take his shit. You feel what I'm saying? That's the street code. But I don't think the older people really understand that, because we always feel like we're gonna have street cred, but your street cred doesn't mean nothing to these young guys. Nothing at all. And the younger generation get it, they definitely don't mean nothing. You're a target. So, man, bro, don't go to Chicago. This is the video. I want to show y'all this video. It's crazy. This is a comedian, so you know the shit he say be trying to be funny and shit like that and get views, but he telling people, yo, don't go to Chicago. Check this video out, y'all.
It's your Burn Poe, and I just want to tell y'all, man, all my out-of-towners, everybody from out of town, if you ain't from Chicago, man, don't come to Chicago this summer. Don't come to
That's
Chicago
crazy.
this summer. Like, man, it's crazy already.
Already.
It's just getting hot outside. And too much senseless shootings and deaths already, man.
People.
Don't come to Chicago this summer, man. Now, I won't use names because I don't like to name drop. You know what I'm saying? Even the deceased, I don't like to name drop. Because I don't want nobody to get this mistaken like he clout chasing or none of that. So I don't name drop at all. But 3 people who I know just got
We're gonna pause it there. I hope it's good. It sounds a little staticky on my end. If that's the case, then I'll play it again. But when he's talking about he got three friends that just got killed in Chicago. Now he's from Chicago, and it's crazy because like he's the popular ones like him, and I think Skinbone was involved in last year around Halloween. There was a shootout with Skinbone. Marcus Skinbone went through. We either got hurt or got. I don't know if they got alive, but I know they got hurt real bad. You know what I'm saying? From at a Skinbone concert or show or Halloween party. So it's like they even though they from Chicago, they don't get no love. The rappers don't get no love. You know what I'm saying? They don't get no fucks who you are and all you trying to be famous. Nigga, I will, bro. This shit is crazy. Listen to this, watch me.
It's just crazy, man. If you go come to Chicago, don't be standing on nobody block. If you need to go somewhere to the grocery store or anything, get your groceries and get back to the crib. I know some of y'all over there got lives how y'all should live it, but trying to party so late. It's crazy in Chicago, man. It's crazy for real. Nah, I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Bro, look at the pain that he gotta go through. You know, look at the pain that he gotta go through. Honest. Like they don't care. Like these young cats are trying to put bodies. They trying to get bodies. Like how can you control that? They trying to get bodies. I'm gonna talk about. It's gonna be a podcast. I'm gonna talk about just not having a dad in the lives of these young kids. Really fucking broke this shit down because now you got men who are emotional. You just see how these women want to fight all the time. They done seen their moms like that their whole life. So they very emotional. They don't know how to out shit like a grown man. That trait is not in them. And imagine how Chicago was. Like Chicago was the mecca of pimping. Like it was some pimping out south, but not in Chicago. Chicago was like the mecca of pimping and selling drugs and gangbanging. So basically, three things happened. Most of the men went to jail. The dads, the uncles, cousins, they in jail or dead. Then when the pimping game got the females basically like, I can do this shit myself. So you got the air, I don't need no man. And so not having a man in the house and then the man, he don't want to be there really. When he was welcome, he didn't want to be there. He had 5 or 6 other bitches. So he didn't want to be there. So you got all of these kids growing up with no dad. And they very emotional. You ain't never gonna unlearn that. I've been trying to hold my emotions. Somebody told my foot, I'm pissed, but I gotta think of tomorrow. I can get another pair of shoes. These guys don't think like that. I was just watching a thing they got on here just being funny about Chicago niggas, and just saying, bless you. Damn nigga, you killed Chicago. I don't know if y'all seen that one video just recently happened where a guy was he was selling the drugs on the street. I remember when that shit was happening to me, and somebody asked me if I wanted some weed. This is like before the pandemic. I think yeah, before the pandemic. is it you want it? Okay, cool. Now I'm straight. I just bought some. You know, I'm good. I got you on truck or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you're not really gonna get upset with them. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you know, female, because females like weed. That's I don't care. Females love weed. Um, so you know, and we could hear the conversation on the thing. She didn't ever try to holler. It's like we all got that. We had that gas, but we was some guys that got that gas. And I don't know if she got back in the car. She might not even got back to the car. She got back to the door. Her thing of her boyfriend seeing somebody talk to the girl. He got out and confronted dude. Like, whoa, 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 and you can hear dude like, I'm just saying she was on some weed. You know what I'm saying? You know, she went to buy some weed. I got that gas. And you can hear dude say like a few things. And dude backed up, pulled out his gun, and shot dude like 4 or 5 times. I think one time he might have stood over and popped him. But you see his body just shake. I don't know if this is Chicago, but like I'm telling y'all, like that's the like atmosphere like you get in Chicago right now. That's like telling y'all, don't go to Chicago. Y'all uh, stop thinking it's sweet. And that's where a lot of the pills come from and stuff like that. It's on the side. All them popping ass pills and the ones that get harsher and harsher and all that shit. That's always been like that. Since I was a little kid, a lot of the drugs come from the city unless somebody got operation bringing some other shit in somewhere else. A lot of our shit comes from Chicago, the Springfield and all that shit. I don't know. It makes sense. It used to be like that when I was a kid. I don't see how it changed. You feel what I'm saying? But, bro, and that's the thing, and I'm gonna wrap this up. I have to understand that anything that goes on Chicago, we gonna get a version of that this summer. I don't see the summer being that good summer for it. You know what I'm saying? You got kids out, we have activities and stuff like that, but I mean, really, for real, Peoria need to do whatever they can when you let the kids out of school. Peoria need to start doing whatever they can to put every last kid in something. It's that they don't do that. They do not do that. That's why I mainly, when somebody say, oh, pro-life, that's bullshit. People don't feel like they're pro-life. Okay, you have the baby, but then after the baby, then when you get 13, 14, are we still pro-life? Are we still, is that still our stance? Because if it is, then we need to keep on making sure that this person is like successful, not just born. You know what I'm saying? Taking away food and shit. That's motherfuckers gonna start stealing as soon as you start taking away food. Last couple of years, they've been giving kids food and stuff and cards and stuff. I don't give a fuck what they do with that. If it was me, I can encourage them to eat better and make better choices. But I don't. It has nothing to do with me. But you want to take that away now again, man, bro? They really gonna be some kids help their family out with that shit. I know that's for a fact. I'm getting $200. Okay, we need food in the house. So it's business. Like for real, get out people business. That's one thing they was talking about in the election anyway. Is these people are too much of people business. Y'all finna find out, and they already in. I don't know why I'm saying y'all finna find out, but they finna start being in the bedroom. They're finna start regulating the babies you can't. You gonna be able to have. You gonna have to have that baby. I don't care what. I don't care if it's a one night stand. And you hate the bitch. You finna have it. You finna have her. She finna have your baby, and y'all gonna be together for. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Divorces. They finna be all in your business. That's why they got all of our socials, all of that. They finna watch us. And we got our motherfucking rights. I don't see how anybody could be cool with that. And I'm just random on about something else because it's just on my mind. He gave up all of our motherfucking rights for what? To not have Kamala in office. I would rather give her a chance. Like she can't be the she wasn't gonna do no shit like this. Because that's her legacy. A black woman's legacy. She wasn't gonna do no shit like this. I can guarantee you that. I don't care what they tell you and how they gonna try to scare you. She wasn't gonna do no shit like this. I gotta go because finish my coffee. I'm straining my voice trying to talk to y'all. I gotta get ready out here. I'm gonna holler at y'all later. Peace. Make sure support. That's when I'm gonna get bigger. So do that thing. Let's